Hello, and welcome, my Soulpreneur Life family and friends. So you're here because you know that there is something more to life. There is something more to your existence, and it's deeper and it's meaningful and it provides an impact. And you know this because of your unique experience, your unique life and your path and all of the things that you've experienced up into this point. There is meaning held within your experience, within your pain, within the prosperity that you've experienced in life, right? Whatever that looks like for you, not just money, but the abundance of love, joy, family, friends, connection. You understand that there's a deeper meaning to it, right? So within your uniqueness, within your unique gifts, talents, and message, it's drawn you to seek something else, that there's the knowing that there is more, right? So you're here because you're searching for those answers, the answers that are going to help you get clarity and to really dive into living that life of your desires, not just the concept in your head, right? Not just the thought of it, but the actual desire that is attached to doing the thing, that is the byproduct of the thing that you want to do. Being of service to others, helping others, coaching, healing, running a business, having a nonprofit, whatever that is for you. I want for you to know that you are right on track. You are not alone. And yes, everything does have meaning when we look and we examine it. So I just want to share the fact that you're here lets me know that you are willing and wanting to connect, and you want to activate and connect the dots within yourself and within those around you, because you understand that there is something more meaningful within that thing that is you, right? And by living in your purpose, you get to lead the way. You get to be that example for other people, being of service to other people, standing up and being seen for the incredible human being that you are. Right? So sometimes we can benefit by allowing ourselves to receive support in doing that. And we can often get caught up in the do-it-yourself DIY. I heard an entrepreneur call it a do-it-yourself DIY entrepreneur, and I love that. But we can get into that lifestyle where we drive ourselves to exhaustion or madness, right? And for many, they drive themselves into debt too, because there are people out there teaching you to go into debt to build your dreams instead of building your dreams while you work your 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be. But that's a conversation for a different day. All of which can unlock a fear. It can unlock this uncertainty, doubt, self-sabotage for many people, and blocks. Right? And that does not feel good. How are you going to stand up and share your story, share your gifts, activate other people, nurture other people right where they are when you are doubting yourself, when you are hurting yourself, and all of these other things? And, I want for you to know, wherever you are and whatever you are experiencing, you're valid. Your experience is very valid. And I don't want you to discount anything, because exactly what you are living through, right? The experience that you are having right now, the way that you're navigating yourself out of the pain point of your story, that transition through it, right, is going to help someone else tomorrow. By you showing up for yourself today, by you investing your time and energy and money and resources into becoming a better you, a more clearly defined version of you, a more free version of you. And that is where I come in, right? I help you dive deeper into the mini puzzle pieces, which all of us have, right? The mini puzzle pieces you have tucked away within your energetic field, within your mindset, within your journal for some, right? Sometimes we have the answers and they're scattered in so many places that we just need someone to kind of help us organize them in a way that it makes sense, and we can really have clarity on, how am I going to show up? How am I going to be seen? How am I going to create this legacy that I know is inside of me that is going to positively impact the world around me? right? Because at the end of the day, we can have the biggest purpose in the world inside of us, but if we don't share it, we can have a message that could transform life as we know it. But if we don't share it, it's a disservice, right? So I really enjoy helping people kind of connect the dots and activating the pieces within them that are already there, that are great, that are incredible, so that it makes sense. And we can do this by examining how you've been showing up, who you've been when you've been showing up, if it is still in alignment with who you are becoming, or if you are showing up in an outdated belief system that is creating the self-sabotage or creating the block or the mindset where it's kind of negative, right? Those automatic thoughts for you and how you are trying to get through this next chapter. And that's okay. Having support, having someone hold divine and sacred space for you to just say, these are my desires. This is what I wish. This is what I dream. This is what I ignite. It ignites the flame inside of me, right? It's okay to have that. It is okay to have that. Having a coach, having a mentor, having friends, having a community, that is not a bad thing. I know the world would have people believe that overnight successes are literally overnight successes and not 10 years in the works, or that having a community or having people support you is a negative thing. And it couldn't be further from the truth. Your community may not be your family. It may not be the people that you're around right now, but that's okay. Because there are people who are waiting in quiet desperation for you to share what it is you have to share. So the question then becomes, are you going to show up? So we get specific and we get personal when we work together. And, I love working in the Akashic records with my clients, especially coaching clients, because it's the long-term, deeper work where it's really impactful and they get to see their transition from beginning to end, as opposed to a sporadic one-on-one Akashic session, which is still incredible, but then you don't have that consistent, like, oh yeah, now the dots are connecting faster and this is happening faster, and my creativity, I'm pouring, I'm flowing, I'm connecting, I'm networking, I'm doing all the things, right? So we get really specific and personal, and it's not fortune telling, it's not therapy, it's not medical advice or woo woo, come fix my life, right? But it's bringing your awareness to things that you wouldn't have known or seen or considered without it, right? Without the support of it. And it's just one of the tools. The Akashic Records is just one of the many tools that I use that is really empowering and powerful and so loving, which is why I love it. It's so loving in how it helps you go through this transition to create something really beautiful, which can be your roadmap, right? And that overflow of you activating that special part of you that allows you to access your clarity and your roadmap, it overflows into all that you create, all that you do, relationships, friendships, for me, parenting, business building, health, right? And when you're able to show up as your truest self, your true essence, you activate more, you call in more, and you release freely, right? You don't hold on in fear, but you release because you know that more is coming, because you have clarity, you're tapped in, you're turned on, you are ready, and you are doing the thing that lights your soul up and gets your soul excited, which allows this human experience to be more fun and playful and balanced. And with that, you allow yourself to have clarity. So at any point, as you continue to evolve, you continue to grow, you understand how to duplicate the process and getting clear again with, what are my new beliefs, or how am I feeling about this, right? So really, healers, soulpreneurs, entrepreneurs, whatever title you prefer, I'm not a big label person, create the life that you desire and get really crystal clear on the points of egress, right? The points of access, so that you can do that for other people in the way that feels really freaking amazing for you. Healing and aligning. allowing you to be your truest essence. So go ahead, book your free discovery call. They're free right now. They're limited. Don't worry if you don't see an opening right now, because they do fill up pretty quickly. My calendar fills up really fast. I'm just one person right now. One day I'm going to have someone filter through and help me and support me with the discovery calls. But for now, it's me. So if you don't see an opening, don't panic. Look back in a day or two, or shoot me a direct message and I'll see if I can fit you in. But full transparency, I know I've been pretty honest and open about this in all of my communications. I don't work with everyone. I know that seems crazy as a business owner, right? But it must be in the highest good. It has to be in the highest good for all involved, me and you. Your family that is connected to you, my family that is connected to me, right? For my business, for all of that, for all who are involved, so that I can continue to do what I love to do, how I love to do it, from a place of love and gratitude, and that feels really good. That is really, really important. It's important to me on many different levels: my mindset, the balance of mom life and business life, my health and healing. As you guys know, I'm a disabled Army veteran who's had some things go on. So I have some really delicate health things that I have to keep an eye on, right? So when I do that and I honor you, I honor our sacred space, I honor all of these things in balance and flow. If something isn't in the highest good for both of us, then I save both of us the time and energy if it's out of alignment. But I do refer people out when it's someone that I know or trust that I can refer you to. I will do that. So full transparency, that's my little disclaimer. But until then, make sure that you tap into our communities. We have Facebook community, Soulpreneur Life, express your highest self. Oh my gosh, my words. Through life and business. We have gifted meditations that you can get and access on soulpreneurlifellc.com under the gift tabs. And just make sure that you check out what's going on, keep up to date. And don't forget, we have the blog and podcast newsletter updates that are available now too. Podcasts coming out every other week now, blogs coming out monthly. I'm super excited to share and communicate with you all that way. But I'm just sending each and every single one of you a lot of love. I know these videos, I always come off so quirky and corny, but this is me. So I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to leave it so that you guys can know what you're getting yourselves into when we work together. So I'm sending each and every single one of you a lot of love, and I will see you on a discovery call.